1998, when Hugo Chavez was first elected president of Venezuela, he discovered that Venezuela's gold, once again, was in European hands, courtesy of the world's financial institutions. Journalist Eva Gollinger has written about the country's finances for years.
The International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, told the Venezuelan government that in order for them to be able to secure loans and to prosper in the long term under this new type of neoliberalism, they needed to send their gold to be stored in banks outside of Venezuela.
With gold brick in hand, Chavez began a campaign to explain to the people of Venezuela why he believed it was a bad idea for the gold to be out of the country. All told, 211 tons of bullion, worth some $11 billion, was held by foreign banks.
And it wasn't until President Chavez realized that Venezuela's gold could be in jeopardy, being stored in banks in the United States and in Europe where there were extreme financial crises occurring, that the gold of Venezuela could somehow be used by these banks to cure their own internal financial woes.
Gold expert John Embry says Venezuela's demand set off a small panic on the gold market. Venezuela's gold clearly was not allocated, that is, set aside in a vault with Venezuela's name on it.
It took a long time. And I mean, it put stress on the market because they had to go out and find enough gold to ship this, and it wasn't a large amount either.
Chavez kept the pressure on. 6 months later, the government threw a grand parade to welcome home the first shipment of Venezuela's gold. Like England and France during the Second World War, Venezuela came to understand the power of gold as a guarantee of national sovereignty. But other countries haven't been so successful when they tried to repatriate their gold. Most of Germany's gold is stored in New York at the Federal Reserve Bank, the Fed. But when the Bundesbank, the German central bank, asked to see their gold in 2012, the Fed appears to have refused access, citing security concerns. Now Germany's asking for the gold back. Eric Sprott is convinced most of the German gold is gone.
Well, it's obvious they don't have all their own gold. I mean, they basically said that. We have some gold in our vaults and we have some gold elsewhere. And I don't think it's defined even how much they have in Germany. I would bet that the Germans don't have access to the gold they think they own.
Canadians, too, may be in for a shock. The nation's central bank boasts a modern headquarters that has won architectural awards, but no prize would be awarded for how they have managed the best-performing asset of the last decade. The Canadian answer to "where's the gold" is simple. Except for a few bars, it's gone. All gone. Despite its international reputation for gold mining and mine financing, Canada has sold off its multi-ton gold reserve over the last 3 decades.
I think it's important that the country, in order to have some strength within the international financial community, has some gold.
Gold analyst John Embry says a monumental shift is underway in the world of gold.